welcome to Lala's World, girl Lala Chanel. Today I am here to review this very edgy hair unit from Outre. I love the color scheme. It goes from black to red to black at the end. It's giving me flame. It's so beautiful. This is from their Perfect Hairline collection, which you guys know I love down, and it's called Jaanay. It's in 26 inches and the color is 3DR Cherry Ombre. It's chef's kiss, so beautiful. Of course, you know when it comes to installing these melted unit collections, where's the lace, it's gonna always eat down. It's super easy to install. The only problem that I would say that I had, which really wasn't a problem, is I have a small head and there was barely any lace. So just a heads up for my big head girlies, it's not super big head friendly. I barely had to cut off any lace on the ear tabs, which I feel like always says a lot. But other than that, y'all see what it's looking like. It's beautiful, of course. I'll back up so you guys can see what it looks like from the root to the tip. It lands a little bit above waist length, which is always fire. And I'm not really getting too much tangling. It has this like really pretty wavy look to it, which, you know, wavy installs are always the easiest, especially for my beginners, just because you don't really have to do too much layering. But yeah, this is it. This is the unit. It's eating down, super pretty. If you guys want to see how I got this look, continue watching. Bye. Hey y'all, thanks for continuing to watch. So right now I'm just showing you the wig. Of course, I always pre-pluck my units. I have mad videos where I pluck units, so if you guys want to see how I do my plucking method, it's always the same. Go check out one of my previous videos. Maybe I'll link it above, maybe I won't. It depends on the mood that I'm feeling in. But of course, I'm just putting the wig on. I'm gonna cut the ear tabs, which I said earlier there was barely any ear tabs, which is a huge indicator for me if a wig is big head friendly. Don't think this wig is big head friendly, just a heads up. After I cut off the ear tabs, I'm gonna go in and cut off the lace in the front, and then I glue it down with that glue that I have. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Kiss or whatever. Of course, everything I use is gonna be linked down below in my Amazon.
Your family told me one day I would see it on my own. Next thing I know, I'm dealing with your 3 kids in my own. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. Now that it's over, stop calling me. Come pick up your clothes. Ain't no need to front like you're still with me. All your homies know. Even your very best friend tried to warn me on the low. Took me some time, but now I am strong because I realize I got myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself, and I know that I will never disappoint myself.
So with this glue, I do spray it twice and then blow dry it until it gets tacky. And then of course I'm gonna just put some on my finger. This is like my little secret tip. I'm gonna put some of that spray glue on my finger and then just tap it into the lace by pushing it in. This is how you get the best melt, especially if you have a lot of lace on your wig. This is gonna hook you up, girls. After that, I'm just gonna blow dry it completely and then put my wig band on just so it can have some time to melt so I can style the wig to my liking. When it comes to the styling, you do what you want. I always cut a little bit of layers, and then on top of that, I have to use my hair wax with my hot comb. That's just mandatory for getting a nice flat install. The higher the wiggier it looks, ladies.
She's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Or should I talk about a smile? Oh, what about a style? I'm out of time. She's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Let the door say yeah. Excuse me, miss. Oh, yeah. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say yeah. I know you're trying to leave. Miss, I said I dance with you. How I love you, keep you here with me, you baby. Now so they grab hold of my hand and let's pretend the flow was ours. You say you don't really dance. Don't worry about it, we just one two step, one two step. Now if the music is moving too fast, grab my hand a little tighter. Don't be afraid to move a little closer. Girl, there's something about you that makes me wanna say yeah. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say oh. So you're trying to leave. How I love you, keep you here with me, you baby. I think I'll say yeah. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say oh. So you're trying to leave. How I love you, keep you here with me, you baby. I wanna be where you are. Ain't nothing wrong with dancing. Baby, it's so romantic. Baby, I can be in your heart. So many things I wanna tell you. I think that I should start by saying, yeah. I gotta give a game proper. Pretty so she get it, there she is, I gotta stop her. Oh yeah. You're tryna leave. Oh, how I love to keep you here with me, you baby. Everybody just clap your hands like this.
Okay, but are you guys ready for that reveal? Ooh. Hands down, this is looking fire. The wig is tea, and that install, it didn't take too much work, ladies. If you want beginner friendly wigs and you don't want to test out human hair, synthetic wigs is the best wigs to get into. They just are so easy for the melt and for the install. Of course, I gotta go in with my Ruby Kisses and just put it on the lace so it melts in, and then I'm just gonna go in and basically use a comb just to move any of the parts that are just laying down a little too, that are stuck to my head basically from the glue. And then after that, I'm just gonna go in with my LA CoverGirl and go into the part just to make it more defined, and that is it, you guys. The look is done. I don't have anything else to say. If you made it to the end, you already know. Stay tuned for that outro. Hey you guys, thanks for continuing to watch. Like I said before, there's not that much lace, so it's not super big head friendly. But as far as like melting the lace and is it beginner friendly, this unit is definitely beginner friendly. If you're like me back in high school when I was rocking purely synthetic units, definitely check out this collection, Perfect Hairline collection, just because it's going to give you an easy install and you don't got to do too much if you got to run to school in the AM. Okay. But anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, you already know I love you times 10. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye.